Hey everybody, how you doing? If you don't know me, I'll introduce myself. My name is Jim James, and I have a company called Racers and Rods Media Network. We do what we call automotive media. We cover car shows, photograph, and video. We do car-related interviews. We do club interviews, features. We do advertisements for businesses like yours. Kind of a variety of things around the custom car industry. So the reason I'm here today is for a mutual friend of all of ours, because I know that you are on the list, so to speak. Elvis Kearns, Elvis and Misty. A little background: Elvis and I met about 2.5 years ago at Made of Steel, when he had his unbelievably magnificent black cab over out there. I think it was freshly back from SEMA, and we couldn't get enough of this vehicle. We ended up tracking him down. He reluctantly allowed us to interview him because, as you'll know as we go forward, Elvis doesn't like to be on camera. He doesn't like to tout himself and his creations or his abilities. So reluctantly, he agreed. We did an interview with him and became friends ever since. Like I said, almost 3 years ago. I've asked him. We meet and we see each other at a lot of shows. Slam Fest, Eastbound Get Down, Made of Steel, all of these shows. A lot of others that we've been to. And he talks to us, and we've been friends, and we've shot some stuff with the short bus that he has helped get on the road, as everyone knows. But after, in 2 years of asking him, hey, can we come to your shop? Can we come to your shop? What do you got hidden behind the wall? What can we film that you're working on? He has always graciously said no, because it's just not him to allow us to do that. And that's been fine. Like I said, we've had a great relationship, have become friends, don't see each other very much, but I respect that. And I respect what he does. We just wait until he unveils the next vehicle to be able to shoot it. So fast forward to, more recently, unfortunately, as everyone knows, with his health problems, struggling a little bit. He's a strong guy. We know he's going to beat this thing. So all of you are on the list again, as we call it, because you are helping him get his dream, his newest project, or the project he wants to work on, get his ramp truck up and running and on the road. So you all are going to help him do that. So a couple things happened. I reached out and said, hey, I can't turn wrenches. I don't paint. I don't do any of that cool stuff, but we do media. If you need me to do anything with a camera, let me know. And he reached back out and he said, yes. He said, as much as I have not wanted to be in front of the camera before, I think it's time. Two things. The first thing is what you're going to see today. He and I, we recorded this at his house this morning. He and Misty sitting on a couch and talking, and he wanted to get about 10 minutes out there of reading off names, acknowledging all of the people that are helping him with the vehicle, and telling you his thoughts and what he said he wanted to do it one time for everyone instead of doing it 30 times for each individual person. So that's what we did. We did that this morning. No fancy production values, no big lights, no fancy cameras. We set up a couple cameras in his living room, put a microphone on him, and said, say what you want to say, man. So that's what he has done, and you're going to see that here in a minute or so. So it's not fancy. Actually, we didn't edit it at all, other than moving from camera A to camera B and back twice. It's raw. It's right out of his mouth. So that's what it is. It is what it is, and that's the way he wanted it. So you're going to see that, number one. Number two, he wants us to, going forward, document the build of the truck, so we have that on video and so people can see it, and also promote all of you and your skills and your companies that are helping him build this, whether you're providing parts, providing t-shirts, providing manpower, providing wrench time, providing paint time, whatever it is you're doing to help him. He appreciates it, and he wants us to promote you and advertise you a bit. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that next. That'll be kind of the next step. We'll probably go out and shoot some stuff at his house with some of you guys working on the truck, talking about what you're going to do, what you're going to do for him and the vehicle, and possibly even coming to one of your shops, shooting some stuff at the shop. You know, we love doing that stuff. So we'll work on that when we get there, which will be very soon. But today you're just going to see Elvis and about 10 minutes of what he wanted to tell all of you. So one other thing before we get to that, and is we have one of the other things we do here at Racers and Rods is, you know, we do some car shows. So July 20th from 5 to 8 p.m., we have created a free benefit car show for Elvis at Quaker Steak and Lube in Clearwater. He's probably going to start some of his treatments before then, so whether he can make it or not, I don't know. But whatever we're going to do, we're going to raise some money for him and his family to pay some bills. So it's all free. Everybody come out. Everybody bring the hot rods out. We're going to hang out. But what I ask of all of you is we'd like to do a raffle and raffle off as many things as we can. Of course, the more stuff we've got, more money we're going to make. So, and all of this is going to him. I'm not making a dime. Nobody else is making a dime. Nobody's going to put their hand in the kitty. 100% of all this cash is going to go to him because that's the way we want it. And that's the way it's going to be done. Raffle prizes. I'm going to put the flyer up here so you can see the flyer. I'll also, in the link below, have the event link on Facebook if you need it or you want to promote it. Also have my contact information there if you have anything that you can donate to a raffle, whether it's a gift certificate or something for the services you provide, or it's something that you sell, something you can give away, even if it's hats and T-shirts or something. If that's, you know, whatever. We all love that stuff. I wear T-shirts, of course, with every show and any car related product that I can find. So we all love that stuff. So reach out to me if it's something that we can get from you, or if you're going by, you're helping out, you're working over at Elvis' shop. Please, you can drop it off there. I talked to he and Misty this morning. She said that was fine. I'll come get it. But we want as much stuff as we can. He donated a couple little things this morning that I think will be cool, that he doesn't want to announce that they were his, but things that I think we can raffle off and do good with those. So with that, please try to help if you can. Bring your cars out, bring the hot rods out, tell your employees, tell your customers, anybody that's, you know, hot rod related. We want to fill the place with cool cars, make some money. It's going to all be free for everybody. We're just going to ask all of them to, you know, participate in the raffle in the 50-50 to raise some money. Hopefully you guys have some cool stuff that we can raffle off. That'll help out a lot. So all of that's below. I appreciate it. We'll get with you on the second part of this once we get things settled and figure out how we're going to do it. So with that, I appreciate everyone. I know how this community is. I love the community. If I don't know you already, I hope to know you here very soon and be able to help you out. And you can help us out by helping us promote our business. And with that, we appreciate it. And here's our buddy Elvis.
Okay, hello guys. I'm not a very big person that has ever filmed or videoed my personal stuff, but I need to make this happen for personal reasons between me and my wife and Mr. Jim. Jim has reached out to me for years asking me to film, and I just didn't feel comfortable and wouldn't let him, but he's always treated me good. We always hang out at every show, and I see what he is doing towards helping people, companies, and products, and helping promote shows for people. So I've asked him to come into this and be the person handling this for us. So this video is a personal video for all of us involved that has already volunteered to work on the truck for me and my wife. So I just want to have a conversation about some stuff that is only for us, so that you all can understand what my brain is thinking, what my heart is thinking, and that Mr. Jim is going to handle his end. He is more than willing than helping you guys promote your businesses, your names, your products, your shows. He wants to be a part of all of this too, and be in the crowd more than he is right this second, because it would help him with his deal also. So make sure that you all communicate and help. If there's a problem and you don't want something filmed, just ask him not to film that part or whatever, and he will gladly not argue with you about it. So just please understand. I'm going to run down my little cheat sheet so I don't forget of the names of you all that are involved that I know that you volunteered ahead of time and asked to do my things for me and what you're going to handle. But at the same point, when I start this treatment in a week or so, I'm going to be really bad. I can't, there's nothing, it's just natural part of the treatment that I'm going to be stuck in the house. I won't be able to come outside probably, so I won't be out there. I usually never ask people to help me because I build a vehicle in my head from front to back first. And then when I start building it, if somebody tells me to do something different, it aggravates me and I won't do it that way. But at this point, I trust all of you all. I want your opinions. If you think of something different that I don't know about, that I should do, please mention it to my wife or Roro Brian Batson, because they're going to be the two in charge to relay to me constantly. We're in this private group text thing that we're all involved in, so it's not to the public. So you all can talk about things and keep yourself in your groups without involving outside people and interjecting. So please, if you know a person that I'm not thinking of that can do something better, quicker, if you know a company that wants their name put on this truck, all of y'all's names and even club logo stickers, company stickers, product stickers will be put on this truck and will stay on it forever. And it will go nationwide because you know how much I travel. It will stay with this truck forever as far as I'm concerned for the help. So right now I have Lurch / Adrian Santiago. He's going to paint all the white stuff red and blend it in to make the truck look universal. And he's going to put my skeleton, new logo of my skeleton Elvis on the doors of this truck. It's going to stay there forever. My buddy Austin Beesner can come over and help me with do anything. He helps me with all my LS. He's a hot rod guy, more power, late model stuff. He's coming over and helping me whenever I need it. My buddy Billy, that I've known since I was a kid, has moved into my house to be a roommate to help me and my wife when I can't do something. He knows where my tools out in the shop are. He knows where equipment's at. He knows where parts are at. So he can turn wrenches and help you all. He knows how to weld. He knows how to paint even. Brian Batson is going to turn wrenches and be the guy figuring out things and making things happen. So he can do whatever. Christian Stefko, he's going to do all the major metal fabrication of the bracketry, the headache rack, the tie downs, whatnot. Our buddy Jeff, in case you don't know, is a Florida State Trooper DOT officer. He came out to my house because I asked him the other day to go over the truck build of what I was doing to make sure that this truck gets built legally and we'll never have a problem. We won't get pulled over. We won't have a mechanical problem. It will be 100% legal and safe. So and that was awesome for him to come over. My buddy Chris Jeske is my sheet metal man and has been for years. He builds all my hand sheet metal pieces of anything. He needs to build the doghouse cover and stuff for the interior, but he can't do that till we get the motor and tranny mounted so he knows how to clear it. So that's a major thing that needs to happen quickly. Another buddy of mine since high school is David Peter. He has his own hot rod shop over in Safety Harbor. Super dude. Me and him talk on the phone all the time with questions back and forth, helping each other. He's willing to drive over here, but he's busy as crap and I don't want to put him out of his way, but he will. If we need him, he will. But if we need questions or stuff, we can call him. He's in on our group. Graydon is a friend of mine personally, even though he's much younger than me. Me and him have clicked since day one. He can come and turn wrenches and do anything that anybody needs help with. So that's awesome. Gator / Derek and Angie, they're going to handle the audio install, but that won't happen till the end of the build, so he's not in your all's way. But if I need everybody to understand, certain parts of a build you can't do something now that will screw the next part of a build later. So like the AC components, I don't necessarily want the AC working right now, but I need to know that those components will fit in the truck before he makes the engine cover, and then I can't put it in later. So I just need somebody that can mount all those components to the truck to make sure that that stuff will fit. Mr. Jims, like I said, is going to film everything. He's willing to film you all individually also if you want, and be part of your all's groups of getting your names out there and you all getting his name out there. He's awesome. He's a really good dude. So understand that, and if you're not comfortable with something, he won't get mad if you say no, don't do that. He will honor you 100%. Joe Crookshank and Jason, they came over already and looked at my truck. They're gonna do the seal between the sleeper and the cab brand new, the correct way, so that we know that will never leak and never have a problem in life, which is awesome because that's something I would have guessed on how to do, and they know how to do it because that's what they do. They're the largest, if I remember, topper / camper place left in the state of Florida, and they've been in business for years, so they're awesome. Misty, like I said, is just going to be your all's support and help and stuff, so feel free to talk to her, ask her the questions. I'm trying, I know it's miserable out there. It won't fit in my shop because it's too big, so it's hot and rain and possibilities, but I'm making sure I have as many fans, waters, and Gatorades in the fridge that's out there. If you need something, please just ask and we'll make it happen. I appreciate y'all 100%. My son Jordan is going to be here as much as he can to help, because once again, he knows where the stuff in my shop is, the tools, equipment, some of the things we've talked about on how I wanted things on the truck. I can't remember who this is. Jason, okay, Jason Dandler. Okay, yeah, and then, like I said, Jason even volunteered and asked to come. So if you guys know anybody else that I'm not thinking of, that I didn't reach out to personally, every one of you all on this list reached out to me before I even asked. And that means the world to me. It honestly does. I just want y'all to understand that I love you, and I will always do anything I can for you all once I get past this. So I hate asking people for free stuff, especially companies, but if we need something and you guys know where to get it, or something that I already have and you know of a better one that should be there, please figure it out, let me know, and we'll see if we can make it happen. So this is the first video that's private amongst us, and then you all will figure out, and Jim will reach out to you to see when you all want him to come film and so forth and so on, and you guys just figure out how to handle it. I'm not going to get in your way, but just keep me in the loop. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know. Take pictures yourself and send me pictures on my phone so that I can keep them and put them in my folder so I know. And that's pretty much the first conversation I want to have with all of you all at one time, so I don't have to repeat it 12 times and forget and say something different than the other person. But this is what Jim came out to my house today to do for me. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate all you all. Thank you guys.